everyone. Welcome to Ham Radio Basics Live, Season 2, Episode 30, Ham Radio News and Updates, 9/18/2024. I am so sorry for the early start time tonight. I just had a lot going on and a lot on my plate, but I definitely wanted to get this news out to you today. One of the things that is really kind of hot off the press are these exploding pagers over in Lebanon by the Hezbollah. And some have pointed out, some have seen there were ICOM radios as well. I know Josh from Ham Radio Crash Course is looking into this right now. This is a hot topic and a hot story, and we find more on that. We will let you guys know, but it's just pray that this insane violence can stop. It's just too much. Okay. Let's start off here. Let's take a look. Walt is he's going to be putting out a series of videos. This is real good here. Theoretical gain of counterpoise wires. And these are just fantastic graphs and charts that Walt's doing on this. He said he's going to be putting out, I get so many antenna radial and counterpoise questions. I'm doing a deep dive into the topic, video coming soon. He's going to do a video on it. And you do yourself a favor, bookmark these videos that Walt puts out, because they are excellent learning tools. Along with, your radio ham prep and items like that, which are excellent. And a lot of these books from ARRL, Walt really breaks it down, and he breaks it down, and, he keeps it very simple. He ascribes to the KISS, keep it simple, stupid kind of principle. And he does a great job of that. So you definitely want to bookmark these down, write these down, keep these handy, because they do come in very handy. And he does, and because I believe he's an engineer by trade, and he's very straightforward with this. That's why he's one of my favorites out there. He keeps things so simple and so matter of fact. It really, really, really makes a difference. Okay. This gentleman got a lot of portable sat station ready for Saturday. It's not pretty, but it works. And, that's kind of the whole name of the game here with ham radio. It's like you don't get style points for how great your antenna looks, or how great your rig is, or how great your setup looks on a desk and the aesthetics in the background. It's like you can have the worst aesthetics in the world, but if you're making contacts, you're doing your job. And that's exactly right. Okay. This gentleman here was trying to talk off the International Space Station crossband repeater as it passed over. He was able to do it, but unfortunately his camera died and he wasn't able to record it. But congratulations anyway. That, getting a hold of that. I mean, it's hard. It's very, very difficult to do that. That's one of the more difficult tasks in ham radio, is wanting to talk to the International Space Station. But he was able to do it through the repeater. So kudos to him. That was fantastic. And it looks like this gentleman, after a long time, has gotten a new HT. So congratulations here. And then this gentleman finally figured out how to use a new firmware update for the Anytone, which adds satellite tracking and auto Doppler control. It's so easy. Even a caveman can do it. Seriously, everything is automatically built in. You push one button, upload all the built-in, already updated Keplers for multiple satellites. Here are some screenshots. And that is a great radio, and that is a great feature on that radio, having that software. So you definitely want to bookmark that and note this down. And all these are out on Ham Radio Basics, out on Twitter. You guys can go ahead and copy those. Those are just, that's golden. That is absolutely golden. Cooley, welcome. Good to see you tonight. I should have my comment screen up there. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for adjusting, and everybody else out there to an early start time tonight. I've had a busy week at work and got a lot going on, and just wanted to make sure we get a show out because there's a lot of updates tonight. Um, I did a I did a thing by complete accident and bought a Kenwood. Yeah, I could just see explaining that to your better half. Dear, I went out and I bought a Kenwood today, and I'm like, yeah, yeah. This is the first of several. You can take a look here. Um, Severe geomagnetic storm alert. You can take a look at this right here. A major disturbance in the Earth's magnetic field, often varying intensity between lower levels and severe storm conditions over the course of the entire event. General public should get properly informed of storm progression by visiting the SWPC webpage. Those under and near the 30-minute predicted auroral extent can look for the aurora if at night and should weather conditions permit. Possible technology effects. Infrastructure operators have been notified to mitigate any possible impacts. Possible increased and more frequent voltage control problems, normally mitigable. Increased possibility of anomalies or effects to satellite operations, more frequent and longer periods of GPS degradation possible. So that's something, you need to pay attention to this. Not only this and some other things that are coming on, but I put these out here because a lot of I think I found every page known to man and then some regarding these type of I'll call them, for lack of a better term, weather phenomenons, and you need to stay alert and informed of these. So make sure that you bookmark these and have them notify you if you're on Twitter, because it's very, very, very important. And this is this gentleman's ham shack. He's got a very nice one. Got some older equipment, but and mixed with some new. And there's a nice old cassette. Looks like a cassette and 8-track player up there as well too. Wow. Thoughts and prayers are with the good folks in North Carolina. They're having quite a bit of flooding right here, as you can see from this video. It's not very good up there. And for those of you hams who were up there, please be and stay safe up there. Congratulations to Chris. Moments ago, I finished my first EME QSO event. This has been a long-term goal of mine. Thanks for the patient monitoring, and that congratulations to him. And here's a real blast from the past right here. That's way beyond my skill set. I'll tell you that. World map showing radio amateur prefixes up there on the wall. So that's some definite old school up there. And Matt was sharing a QSO right here over in Spain. Matt's a great guy. He's on YouTube. But he's developed, and he gave me how he does it. I'm not 100% sure, but he gets a screenshot of his IC 7300, and you can take a look at that right there. And kudos to Matt, and also for sharing things like this, Matt. That's a great thing. Thank you for sharing that. I think it's good, and I think it's informational, especially to new hams starting out, to listen to some QSOs. And I think that's on HF, and thank you for doing that, Matt. That was great here. And congratulations to Tim here. He's got the VUCC award from the ARRL. And here's portable station testing right here. Let's go ahead and open that up. And here's another one that Matt had shared as well too.
Station 8 November, go ahead. Kilo 8 November, India, Victor. Was it Kilo 8 November, India, Victor? Is that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go through and listen to the QSOs, but no, it's good, and I'm really glad that Matt shows that. Jeff, like I said, I'm sorry I had to jump on early tonight. I got a lot on my plate here, plus through work and also everything else going on here around the house, so I needed to jump on a little earlier. So, but yeah, Now, Michael, this is a great video. You guys should see this. He put together a great HF kit. I did watch this, and he goes through and explains everything that he has in there. It's very labeled. It's waterproof. It's fantastic. Michael just does a great job with his videos, and this antenna kit is something I would definitely like to build myself. So you definitely want to bookmark this and check this video out because he does a great job with that. And it's in the back of his Subaru, so it fits in the back of your car. It's very handy, very easy to get out, and it has everything you need for a portable HF operation antenna-wise in there. Now here's another portable setup right here. Now this
that's about
they collapsed in North Carolina right here. And live right there, part of the road. Yeah. So, like I said, our thoughts and prayers are with the good folks in North Carolina, and to all you hams in North Carolina, to everyone in North Carolina, be safe. This weather's nothing to mess around with. See if we can get back there. Okay. All right. I got out of that. Yeah, there's that right there. Lots of space weather and radio signal propagation data here. Interesting to see that the SFI well down from its 300 or so peak. A bit of HF signal propagation improvement from doldrums the past week. Ham clock and Space Weather Prediction Center. Okay. And if you guys can do it, if you can try to afford a ham clock or put one together, they're very easy. They're super simple. There's some places that sell them already made. Definitely that's something you want to do because it really helps you stay on top of, and you can take a look here. These are detailed for the aurora forecast and what's driving the aurora. Excuse me. Some excellent information here. D-region absorption prediction, space weather overview. Yeah, this is fantastic information, and you definitely want to bookmark this because there's a lot of solar activity going on right now, and I would highly recommend, not only some of the websites out there for space weather, but Peter Vogel. He posts prolifically on this, so you definitely want to pay attention to what's going on right here. This gentleman had a great day. Great activation and made a boatload of contacts today. Looks like he had one from up in Alaska, down in South America. Wow, that's fantastic. So that's why, and that's something I always say, especially when there are these geomagnetic and solar storms going on, go out there and check, these sites that I'm posting up here to see how things are. Still go out there and give it a shot. You never know, because right where you're at, you may have some, you may be able to get out, you may be able to have some propagation and be able to make some contacts. So give it a shot. Don't, but just be aware of these things that are happening right here. And you can take a look right here. Here's another one, geomagnetic storm right here. Now, this right here is from a stratospheric balloon with a transmitter. Live images will take off from Poland. Okay, this is very interesting. So, if this is something, this was posted 22 hours ago. So, if you want to check that out, definitely go ahead and do that. Looks like we're getting some storm activity in the Gulf right now, and also out in the Caribbean. So that's something we like to pay attention to around these parts down here, because this is that time of year. It's really I found since I've moved down here, it's been very prolific. In September for some reason, it's really hit pretty good. So ever since that's when we've had most of our storms here. Most of the tropical storms and hurricanes since I moved down here have happened in September, but they can still come in October and November. So it's a wise eye to always pay attention to the forecast. And I always go out there every day. It's like first thing in the morning after I fire up the computers is I get on there and I look and I see what the weather is. It makes a big difference. Take a look here. No, KP index reached 8, with KP Potsdam registering 7 this night. Expect geomagnetic conditions to stay elevated in the hours ahead to remain under the effects of the CME. However, we're looking at something else. Proton levels measured by EPAM continue to rise, and this is very interesting. It suggests there's another shock wave heading for Earth. And it talks about more additional information here. There's quite a bit of this, that will probably be over your head. It's a lot of it's over my head, but it may be over yours. But there are just some good things to glean off of this. Look at all these sites, and make some judgments based on some of the data that you see out there. That's definitely something you want to pay attention to right now. And that is all I have for tonight. Okay. A couple of things here, and one of the things that I do want to say is, and there we go. Okay. A couple of things, with these exploding radios over in Lebanon, these exploding pagers over there, and somebody had noted, and I think it was Josh from Hammer at a Crash Course. He's going to look into it. He's going to do a deep dive into it. I'm going to do some looking into it in the next couple of days. Somebody had mentioned, and I know one of my friends had mentioned they saw it was an ICOM. So, wow, this isn't nothing. Let's get educated about this first before we start making comments on it. And I'm glad Josh said, he's going to look into it before, commenting on things like this. And I think that would be the wise course for all of us, is to go out there and to look at this and to see what's going on with all this and to try to make some sense of it. But I will say this, violence in any way, shape, or form is a no-go here. And let's hope that we can find a solution to this. Yeah. Jeff, it's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. I know Josh had made a post that he was going to look into that, and I'm going to do some digging overnight and tomorrow, and I may get a video together based on the information that I find. But it's very disturbing that they're doing this, and that this needs to stop. And I hope they find a way to be able to stop this. It's just wow. I just have absolutely no words to that. Want to let you know I got some videos in the works right here. I got some batteries that I got a battery that I'm going to test, and also you're going to be the beneficiary because I'm going to give away. I got 4 batteries. I don't need all 4 of them. I'm going to keep one of them. I'm going to sell one, but I'm going to give away 2 of them. So be on the lookout for that. They don't have Anderson power pole connectors. They're not like Bioenno batteries. They're kind of like, it's not within arm's reach here. But hey, Waypoint New England, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I started a little early tonight. Just wanted to let you know. They have regular terminals. So I had to go out there through Power Queen, I think they're the name, and buy a charger for that. And they had terminal posts that have an Anderson power pole. It's a big Anderson power pole connector to hook up to this charger. So I'm going to be doing a video on that. Purely first round for this video. Purely, it's going to be charging the battery up, seeing what the status, looking at the battery itself, like doing an unboxing, of course. And there is a great deal of information that comes with these batteries, which is very interesting. I'm going to be working on a video this weekend for that. And then we're going to see how long these batteries take to charge up. And then I'm going to do a test to see what we're looking at in terms of the voltage and amperage in there. And then the next test I'm going to do, it'll be a separate video, be hook it up to say to my 705 through my rig runner. Obviously, I want to have some fuse protection there. I don't want to do that without fuse protection. God gave me some gifts, and I do respect electricity greatly, and I don't want to blow up my great equipment. So we're going to do a test to see, what we're drawing in terms of amps with that. Of course, it's QRP. What can I say? And then coming up after I do these two videos, we'll have a giveaway, and I'll probably end up doing it on a Wednesday night. So stay tuned for that. These are nice radios. They're about $60. They're 20 amps. They're 12 volt, 20 amps. And the name escapes me. I'm sorry, but these are perfect for like QRP operations. They wanted to send me a much bigger battery, and I said no, I don't have a use case for that. But I told them, I said I want a 12 volt, 20 amp battery, and they're going to go out there and send that to me. So yeah. So be on the lookout for that. That video is going to be coming out. I'm going to film it this weekend, the initial video. So that should be out early next week. I've been super busy at work. That's why you're seeing me on a weekly basis, which is good, but I want to get some other videos out there for you guys. So I'm real frustrated because I got my heavy work schedule going on right now. So I got a lot on my plate as far as that's concerned. But yeah, these videos, I'm going to be working on them this weekend. We're going to be coming out with that. Michael Martins gave me a great idea. I'm going to be putting an HF antenna kit, kind of like I did with my 705, but I'm going to put an HF kit together, a portable one that I can take out there, put in the bed of my truck, waterproof, all that kind of good stuff. So I'm going to start working on that because I have all the necessary pieces and parts. I probably need to get a container like his. I'm going to see what he's done and take a look at his video. I didn't take a look in the description. I think maybe he had a parts list in what he did. So in what he carries with him. So I'm gonna see about putting something together like that. That really gave me a great idea. Yeah, I do. I do, Chris. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. I like these things. Like you probably can't see behind me, behind my desk. Let me move it. You can see that's my 705 kit that's sitting on my work desk over there. I love having that. I mean, that thing is it has everything. It has absolutely everything on there. I mean, the only thing I can't fit is the Impasse 2.0. Of course, that's in a nice bag that I got recently from Chameleon. But yeah, that's coming up. That's coming up down the pike. November, when I get my bonus. Well, I'm going to be when I get paid, I'm going to be putting my deposit on the new Yaesu QRP radio. It's going to be coming out next year. I'm really excited about that one. I'm excited about it, but yeah, my pockets aren't deep enough for that one. That's for sure. So, yep, smash it like an empty beer can. I like that, Jeff. That's good. That's really good here. So yeah, that's what we got coming up and coming around the corner. I'm hoping. I may save one of those batteries. I think what I'll do is I'll give one away after I do my video, and I'll save one for when I do my holiday giveaway in December, because I'm going to be able to, I'm going to be giving, TID Radio just contacted me. They're sending me some accessories to test with the radios, a mic and another antenna. So that's another video that's going to be coming up as well. East Coast Thrills, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. So yeah, so we got some things coming up. Looking forward to. I have a battery giveaway after I give. After we do the video for that, I'm going to do a video with the battery with the 705, so you guys can go ahead and see that, and see how that works. See what we're drawing in terms of amps and volts and how all that's working out. I think that'll be good. Oh, okay, very good, Jeff. So we'll take a look and see what that. I'm going to be getting my deposit down on the new Yaesu that's coming out. I'm really kind of excited about that. I had my experiment with a 6200, okay, and I'm done with that. A gentleman out in Utah bought it from me. He got a great deal on it, and I wish him much success with that. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I had a nice resonant chameleon impasse 2.0 on it, and it just 8 watts wasn't cutting it for me. I mean, yeah, I do need that. I guess those 2 extra watts do make a difference, and um, the sound quality on there was okay. I mean, but the 705, I mean, I'm comparing apples and oranges, I guess. But, I want something when I go out there and I want to make contacts and I'm doing QRP, I want to have some power behind me, so to speak. And I know it's only 2 more watts, but I think, the 705 really does it for me. So just, yeah. TID. Okay. Wow. Okay, Jeff, that's good. Well, like I said, they're sending me a microphone and antenna and some other couple other accessories. So we're going to test those out on one of them, and I'm going to give away. I got 2 of them sent to me. So I'm going to give one of those away in a holiday. I'm going to have a great holiday giveaway. I'm going to give away one of those batteries. I'm going to give away one of those TID radios. Of course, my ham test prep that I always like to give away as well. And I got a bunch of other accessories and stuff. Got swag, which I'll send to everybody that sends me, it gets in touch with me. We'll definitely get that out for you guys. So, again, I appreciate you guys jumping on early tonight. I'm going to see, and just, you don't have to answer me right now. You can either answer me in the chat before we sign off or comment later. But, is a 7 a.m. is 7 p.m. start time better for you than a 6 p.m. start time? Because I can start at 6. I can start this show at 6. So let me know. And I'm going to post a poll out on Twitter as well, and on my accounts, and take a look and see if a 6 p.m. start time is better for you guys or a 7 p.m. start time. So it doesn't, either one's good for me. 6 p.m. would be great, because that way, I can be able to get some other things done during the evening. So yeah, Andy, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Just let me know. I'm flexible either way. I know. And one of the things that we like to do, just to let you guys know before I sign off here, one of the things that we like to do is coordinate with the other ham radio reviewers like Jason and Josh and Mike and everybody, just to make sure that we're not stepping on each other's toes. I'm going to double check with them to make sure, see if 6 p.m. is okay, because I know there's a master spreadsheet out there that we like to go so we don't step on people's toes. But okay, Cooley, great. I may be just starting these at 6 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. I think that may work a little bit better for me. So, and I'll drop a thing in Twitter. Thank you guys for stopping by tonight. Really appreciate it. You guys are great in the chat. Really appreciate you guys a lot. We're gonna have some fun. I mean, holidays aren't that far away. I mean, we're really knocking on the door for October, and before you know it, it'll be December. So we're gonna have some fun. It'll be a great time. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Pay attention to these geomagnetic and solar storms activities that are going on, because it's kind of messing around with propagation right now. Pay attention to that. Also, we got some weather going on in the Gulf. So if you live in Florida, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, you got to pay attention to what's going on right now with that. Also, for the good folks in North Carolina, hope things get better for you with the flooding. That definitely does not look like fun. But thank you guys again so much. And as always, guys, remember, it's a great day to make a QSO. 7 3s, everybody.